You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got a huge roster of weekly spoilers for you for the ABC soap running from Monday, March 4th, all the way through Friday, March 8th. You guys are going to love this stuff. And of course, lots of stuff about Jason to talk about. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right into it. Monday, March 4th, 2024 is season 61, episode 124. We have got Laura Spencer Collins confronting her brother Cyrus Renault. Looks like they're at her place, but he thinks this encounter is a step forward in their relationship, and we'll see how that goes. Liz Weber tells Portia Robinson at work at General Hospital that she just wants to get this over with, and it looks like the patient they are dealing with is crazy Heather Weber. Heather Weber is going to try to break out. I'm not sure if she tries to break out of Pentonville and that's how she winds up at the hospital, or she is at the hospital getting seen and that's where she tries to break out. She sees somebody with baby Ace and starts screaming at them to get away from her grandson. I'm interested to see who she's angry about. Heaven forbid it's Cyrus touching the kid, because she already hates him. Tracy Quartermaine listens as Brooklyn opens up to her granny, and Tracy approves of this scheme that her granddaughter is cooking up. We have Selina Wu with her bodyguard and Sonny Corinthos with Ava. They are down at the docks. Looks like they're doing that fake meeting they've set up to try to flush out the shooter, and Sonny is ready to get down to it. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri shows up down there too. Looks like law enforcement has figured out this is going on, and he is stunned to see a face he recognizes. I am betting that is Jason Morgan. Jason Morgan is officially back in Port Charles on Monday, and the spoilers chatter is, although I don't have a confirmed spoiler from the network, but from credible sources, that Jason might have been shot. And it's all at this shootout down at the docks. It has me wondering if Jason is the shooter, which I don't know about, but perhaps he is also a third party who is following this shooting case, and maybe he's there to shut it down. Obviously, we'll find out a lot more next week. Tuesday, March 5th is season 61, episode 125 of GH, and we have a crisis and Laura has to act swiftly. I don't know if this is about Heather, if it's about the mob stuff down at the docks, but I am so excited to see it. This is all stuff to me that should have been in February sweeps, but we've got it in March, so that's all right. Anna Devane finds out something tragic, and Joss and Dex are in some sort of dangerous situation. Meanwhile, John Cates is very irritated. The FBI agent doesn't like it one bit when Sonny pokes him in a tender spot in his psyche. And we have Marshall Ashford talking to Curtis Ashford about his schizophrenia misdiagnosis. Of course, that's the reason that Marshall left his family behind, because he thought he was falling apart and just had too deep of a mental condition to be around his family. And now it turns out it was all just a misunderstanding. What a mess. Wednesday, March 6, 2024 is episode 126 of season 61. And we have Ava Jerome and Damian Spinelli shocked. And again, this sounds like it's more maybe of the Jason stuff. We'll see how it goes. Anna is grilling Josslyn and Dex, so maybe she bailed them out of their tight spot. Sonny spends some time reconnecting with Olivia Falconeri, and Cody Bell and Sasha Gilmore are spending some time together, and they each have a confession to make. Can these two just kiss and start getting it on and stop dragging it out? We know it's going to happen. Alexis Davis has reason to feel off kilter on Thursday. She is kind of apprehensive about something. And that takes us into Thursday, March 7th, 2024, season 61, episode 127. Maxie Jones is completely stunned by something, and there's a loaded moment between Ava and Sonny. Gosh, Is this happening? They are living together. They are teaming up together. There's some chemistry there. I have to say, I'm down for it. I know a lot of people are not, but it just feels like they're going there. I hope they're not teasing us. I'm okay if they go there. I'm okay if they don't go there. I just don't want to be teased and then they don't go there. Laura confronts somebody on Thursday, and we have Carly and Drew Kane juggling because they have their hands full, and that should be very interesting considering that his twin brother is back in town. Brooklyn Quartermaine finds herself opening up to Deputy Mayor Jordan Ashford, which is kind of interesting. And that takes us to the end of the week on Friday, March 8th, 2024, season 61, episode 128. Alexis Davis is venting to her good friend Diane Miller, and Nina Reeves corners Ava. This spoiler has me particularly excited because last week when Ava basically refused to advocate for Nina to Sonny, Ava said to her, I can't put my relationship with Sonny at risk. Nina did not like the word relationship, and Ava clarified, which I see that they do have a relationship as co-parents. However, there's something more that seems to be building between Ava and Sonny, and Nina isn't going to like this one bit. If Ava and Sonny actually hook up, I mean, Nina might come completely unhinged. If you remember back when Michelle Stafford was in the role before Cynthia Watros was recast as Nina, she was a lot more unhinged back then. That was back when she had come out of her 20-year coma and she was faking paralysis. And that was when she drugged Ava and stole the baby. I mean, we could see a backslide into nutty Nina. We will see. Sonny gets an update on Friday into FBI agent Kate's investigation. I do not think that Jagger is the one gunning for the mob bosses. Just his dialogue and his actions don't indicate it. It's just that name, Stone. But with Jason Morgan back and him being stone cold, we'll see. A lot of people are theorizing that it could be Morgan back from the dead. There's so many theories out there. We'll see how it goes. Carly is completely stunned on Friday, and I have to believe that on Friday is when she gets a glimpse of Jason Morgan. And I wonder if she's going to try to cash in one twin for the other. I wouldn't blame her if she did. Finally, our last spoiler for the week ahead, Michael Corinthos wants Dex to stay in Port Charles. He knows his sister loves the guy. I don't think he wants Dex to have to be punished for taking that job with Sonny that he hired him for. I think he's willing to bankroll him. I mean, Dex might end up being the head of security at ELQ or something. We'll see how it goes. Those are all the spoilers that we have. Jason is back. There is chaos. There is mob stuff. We've got Heather raging, possibly breaking out. We'll see how it goes. Please click subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely drop your comments on what you are excited to see next week. I know one exciting thing I think we're all excited to see. And come back soon. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking General Hospital with you 7 days a week. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.